Welcome back. It is monsoon season in Arizona. Maybe calm right now, but you never know when these storms are going to come up. Joining us is Dr. Eugene LeVar, the Arizona Chief Heat Officer. Thanks for doing this again.
Of course, happy to help.
In preparing, I know it's not about heat related, but it is the weather related things in Arizona, which is the monsoon. Couple of big concerns is being outdoors and being exposed to a massive dust storm. How do we prepare for that?
Definitely. When we're thinking about monsoon, we have to think about it's not just a storm, it's a season. So it's something that we need to pay attention to from the middle of June until the end of September. And so if you do find yourself or do hear of a dust storm or warning, or as we know within Arizona, that haboob safety that we need to consider, you want to make sure if you're on the road, you want to pull aside and stay alive is the famous saying. And if you want to go ahead and pull to the side of the road as far as possible, you want to turn off all your lights, including your hazard lights, so other drivers don't follow you into the dust. Set that parking brake and stay inside your vehicle with the windows up and wait for the storm to pass. If you're at home, you want to make sure that you close your windows and doors because the best place to be in a dust storm is out of the dust storm. And that's one of the things we need to remember, especially those who have respiratory conditions. Stay inside during dust storms.
One of the things that surprised me about Arizona when I came here the first time, growing up where I grew up in Florida, where rain is a common occurrence, but it's sandy and it drains very easily, is that how quickly washes become a dangerous situation here. Addressing the rain part of the monsoons, how do we deal with that?
Definitely. We always say, turn around and don't drown. So most critical safety message we can give is that message. Never drive, walk, or bike through flooded washes or roads. And that water depth can be very deceiving. And those currents can be really strong and take you away and swift you away with just inches of water being there. So be aware of all flood-prone areas, especially washes. If you live in areas, low-lying areas or near washes, know your evacuation routes. Know how to get out of there. Have multiple ways to get out of that area in case you find yourself in a dire situation. And post-flood hazards are a concern. So be aware of downed power lines, contaminated water, structural damage. Also think about mosquito-borne diseases. You want to topple over any water, even if it's just a few millimeters deep, that can breed mosquitoes. And then you're having to deal with mosquito-borne diseases that could also impact you, your family, or your friends in the near areas.
It may seem like an odd question, but there are people that find themselves when you're outdoors and these storms come in very quickly, going back to the dust part of it, breathing in that dust can be dangerous as well. What should we carry? Should we have a bandana? Should we have things with us in case we're caught outdoors in one of these storms?
Sure, you could always think about having a bandana, something to go ahead and shield you from breathing in that, covering your nose and mouth. Individuals may have masks available to them and use it as protection. But I'll go back to the best position to be in when it comes to the dust storm is out of the dust storm, whether that be in your car, stay in your car, in a building or your home, stay in that building or home, let that dust storm pass, and then you don't even have to worry about having anything to help protect you or to breathe through when you're experiencing that dust storm.
Dr. LeVar, it is always good to talk to an expert. It is something to be prepared for. There are a lot of new people here in Arizona that don't realize the severity till they experience it, and I know it's going to help a lot of those people, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much for letting us get the word and the education out, and greatly appreciate the opportunity.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment.